Hi, my name is Parent Ms Nesmith. I'm a foster parent. I've been with Abbott House for about 2 years. The reason why I became a foster parent because I want to deal with young ladies, the teens that's hard to place. My home is very nurturing. I give guidance. I give support. I help them see that there's another way of life. That you don't have to go out there and sell your bodies. You have to go to school to get an education. And I also share with them my own life experience. And that's what's getting them on the right track. This allegation that was alleged that I attacked this youth that was only in my home for 24 hours, it's disrupted the other youth that was in my home. I feel that Abbott House should have handled the situation much better. They never informed me of a safety conference. I got the safety conference notice the day of the safety conference. They wasn't going to inform me of it until I got in contact with FPA. And I just want the best for me and my youth. Okay, because foster parents, they're hard to come by, especially good ones. And nobody wants to deal with teenagers. Everybody wants the little bitty babies, the one that they can train them to be the person who they want them to be, but they don't want the challenges. You know, teenagers, they are hard to deal with. They're already set in their ways. Okay, once you find a foster parent that connect with the teenagers, they need to remain in that person's care, not to be taken out of their home on an allegation. The allegation was made by a child that they wanted to put in West Wing, okay, which is a facility for troubled kids where those kids are in danger to themselves and other people around them. That's the type of person that they put into my home. My home was only cleared for 4. Okay, and the 4 that I had in my home, they was all young ladies, and this was a young man that they wanted me to put in the room with the 4 girls, which each girls had 2 girls in each room, so they wanted me to put 3 kids in 1 room. I grant you, I do have an extra bed, but the girls felt unsafe, so therefore Derek had to sleep on my couch. And while I was at work, one of the girls called me and informed me that Derek was going through my closets. And when I came in my home, I asked Derek what closet he was going through. He was ignoring me. When I asked him about the 3rd time, that's when he proceeded to go to my closet door and started banging on the door and started using profanity towards me. Abbott House should assess the situation much better than removing the other youth from out of my home. And since they've been removed from my home, they are no longer stable. Okay, and one of the guys in the foster parent manual is that once you place a kid in home, stability is most important. And by them removing them, everything that they had situated, they're no longer doing it.
What changes you think is needed in the foster care system? What do you think the agencies need to do better when working with foster parents?
The line of communication. Okay, the agency need to contact the foster parent and ask their viewpoint and ask them what happened instead of taking words of troubled youth. Okay, and if it's a troubled youth, they need not to put them in stable homes. You know, I do believe that's why they have respite homes, to put kids where they only going to be there for a short period of time instead of messing up stable homes where the girls had been in my home for, all of the girls been in my home for more than 6 months except for one young lady that been in my home for 30 days. So, communication and respect. Okay, Abbott House does not respect their foster parents. Abbott House, the director of Abbott House, he's more of a dictator. If you don't do what he says, it's his way or it's no way. And that's not right. You just got there. You don't know the case history of none of the girls that was in my home. So since you want to do things your way and not sitting down with the worker, finding out the background of the troubled youth that you put in my home, Abbott House did a disjustice instead of a justice to the youth that was in my home.
Do you think foster parents need a foster parent bill of rights, or do you think they need to have a union, something to protect the foster parent? Do you think it's needed?
A bill of rights and a union is needed, because together we stand, divided we fall. And if we're not on the same page, then Abbott House or any other agency, if they get a foster parent that stands up for themselves and know how to say no, they won't be able to do an injustice to them like they're doing to me. Not as far as to me, as to my girls. You know, because I'm a foster mom that wants to show these youth the better things of life. I'm a foster mom that do one-day outing. I divide my time up with all of the girls. I take them to the finer restaurants. I teach them about quality. I show them that there's more besides living in the projects. I take them upstate. We go to Yonkers, we look at the nice homes, and I instill in them, if y'all go to school and y'all get your degrees, that y'all can have a home like that. Y'all don't have to settle for the first thing that come across your path that say that you love them. I build up their self-esteem and their self-worth and let them know that, you know what, your past is your past, but it's what you're going to make of your future. And do they need a foster parent bill of rights? Yes. Do we need a foster parent union? Yes. Do the foster parents need to stand together? Yes, we do. Because if we all stand together, the agency would think twice before they target one or two foster parents that's not a yes.
Okay, thank you.